what do you do to make money, sir? Do you have any long-term financial goals? Do you say the industry you're in, the film industry, has been serving you well financially? If you had all the financial resources, let me say unlimited financial resources right now, which sector of the economy will you invest more in? If you were to go back in time, what is the best financial advice you would give your younger self?
Start early. Start early. Focus on your dreams. Chase them early.
Hi, it's Emeka Kalu here. I was at the Davis Christian Center Just Men conference. So in today's video, I went around asking men what they do to make money, any advice, and a lot of insightful questions. I'm super excited to share this with you because I know you will love this episode just as much as I do. So let's get started.
My name is Emeka Kalu.
Okay, what do you do to make money, sir?
First, I'm a banker. I'm not based in Nigeria. I'm in Benin Republic. I came into to spend like a week, so I had to come for this program.
How did you get started in the banking industry?
First of all, I'll shock you with this. I hate banking. I hated it in the first place, but I love marketing.
Okay.
Like I just have passion for marketing from childhood. So even when I lost, because I invested into a business that I don't want it to be big. I was doing it in a small scale. Then some people were now advising me, okay, why don't you go into the larger scale? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? I said, okay, fine. I have to bring in all my investments into it, and I can say I lost 80% of the money.
Oh.
I just made up my mind, okay, why don't you do something of security? That's when I had to go into banking. I just applied for it and I got the job. I didn't even, a lot of people went for exams and all, but I just got it. So I don't know, it was just God's grace. But since then, it has been wonderful. My experiences, knowledge-wise, physically, like it has changed. But I do have other investment packages that I do. Like I'm also an online business coach. So I do online businesses, and I'm also into crypto. And also, I also look for people to invest in. I invest in them, I get some percentage out of it, and I move on.
Speaking about investment, if you have unlimited financial resources right now, what sectors of the economy will you invest in?
Personally, I will invest into real estate, seriously, because that's something I've never really invested in, but I've studied it. No matter how small you can make it in real estate. You know, people always see real estate as something. I thought real estate was something that you would have to have. You need millions first to start with, but I just got to find out in the study that you could even start with 200,000.
Yeah, you can.
Do you understand? So it gave me a different insight about it. Most people always want to start big. I've always had that notion to start big, but since after so many trainings and so many conferences like this, it changed my mindset about investing big. Yeah.
Okay, what really motivates you to want to invest?
What motivates me is because a popular English saying said, no man is an island. So you don't have to be in a place for a long time. So the more you invest, the more you're changing your circle, the more you're shifting from where you were to where you're going to. When you plant a tree, you water it. So the watering is the investment you make on it, both financially, your time, everything. And the more you keep investing, the more you keep expanding. So if you stay at a place, you don't grow.
To you, what is the best time for you to invest?
I can say there's no specific time to invest, but the best time I can say to invest is after you must have studied that particular thing you want to invest. If you don't have a good knowledge about it, like I always have this policy, know a little of everything. You don't just invest into a business because you know that yes, oil and gas is good. Okay, you just bring out your millions and just pumping money to it. If the thing is going down, how would you know? You don't know. But you just know that yes, there's profit. Just like for subsidy. I have a friend who has a bakery and she's telling me that she's going to suspend her bakery for now for 2 months because of fuel. Because her business was dependent on fuel. But the good thing about it is that she had to empower her family because she bought about 7 plots of land. So now instead of investing more into the bakery, she's investing into the family. So if you don't have a second stream or third or fourth or 5 streams of income, you just die. Do you understand? You just die. Unlike me, that's why I said real estate is something. When I mentioned real estate, it's something that no matter what happens, whether even you don't sell the property, you rent it. Yeah. Anything on property gives you a lot. Like presently, yes. Like presently, I'm negotiating 17 plots of land in Oyo, and though we are still on it, because personally I want to use like half of it for farming, then the remaining part of it to start the real estate business. Then little by little, and the thing goes on. Why? Because I'm projecting what's going to happen tomorrow in the future. Because with this first subsidy thing, it can't go down. So you need to think ahead of time.
Please, can you tell me your name and what do you do, sir?
My name is Femi Emmanuel. I work in the tourism industry. It's a multinational called Eminways.
Okay, how did you get started in the industry?
That was like 14 years ago. Funny enough, introduced by a friend. Then I joined the company, and ever since then, it's been smooth sailing. I started from nothing, and today I thank God for achieving quite a number of things and seeing the world, traveling to so many places. That would have happened if I've not been in the industry.
Okay, if you were to go back, let me say 10 years back, what is the best financial advice you would give your younger self?
To take some areas seriously, education is paramount, but most times what we study, we don't use it. Knowing what I know now, I would have educated myself more in some other industry, apart from what I'm doing right now, maybe in the tech industry or something related to that, because that's where the future is going to. So I would have told my 10 years ago, I told myself, go get a certificate in tech or AI or something like that.
Okay, speaking about investing in yourself, if you have unlimited financial resources, what sector of the economy will you invest in?
Real estate. Anytime, any day, real estate.
Why do you say real estate, sir?
You never get it wrong in real estate. Values always appreciate no matter where you're buying. So far, you're buying from the right source. It's always a good deal. You can never lose money when it comes to real estate unless you just get into the hands of scams. But if you're buying from the right source, appreciation value, worth it every single time.
So are you currently invested in real estate?
Partially, yes, I am.
You're partially. Oh, awesome, awesome. What really motivates you to invest?
When you think about future, the fact that nobody wants to work forever, at a time in life, your money should work for you. So investment is the only way that can actually guarantee that, whereby you actually sit back and relax and your money is working back for you. So future and security.
Security.
Yeah.
Do you have any long-term financial goals?
As a principal, I don't put myself under pressure. So I say I work with what comes my way. I might not call it long term. Sometimes it's spontaneous. I make some investment, and sometimes it is by the leading in my heart and in my spirit. So I will not really say long term, like planned out. But one thing I've taught myself, I have never borrowed in my entire life, so I don't put myself on unnecessary financial pressure. So I make goals, but I won't say long term. I make the goals as it comes, whether it's short framed or it looks long framed. But without pressure, yes, I could.
Okay, awesome, sir. Awesome, sir. So what do you say is the best time to invest?
Right now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
My name is Slice.
Okay, what do you do to make money?
I'm a film director and also a businessman.
So how did you get started in the film industry?
It was an accident, or divinely orchestrated accident. I was somewhere doing something else and someone saw an equipment with me and he said, "Hey, you, come here." Yeah. I was exactly like in this scenario here. I was at the gate of the church and the wedding was taking place in the church, and someone just pointed out and said, "Hey, you, come here." Yeah. And I just went to see the church and I started photographing left and right, and I mean, almost 10 years down the line, and I never went back to the gate.
Do you say the industry you're in, the film industry, has been serving you well financially?
Yeah, so there's actually finance, there's resources in the industry. You just need to know where to stay and how to extract resources from that. It's a pool, it's an unlimited resource, so you just need to know where to stay. So in my field, there's been a director, there's been a gaffer, there's been a post-production, as the editors, there's been the DP, there's the colorist. I mean, like, it spans
a lot of people.
Yes, it spans across, so you just need to know where to stand and be the best in that thing and extract resources from there.
Okay, speaking about finances, what is the best financial advice you have ever received?
Get a gadget. Get your own gadget.
Get your own gadget.
Yes.
That's relating to your film industry.
Yeah, it's best that way. When you have your own resources, it's easier for you to continually multiply your source of income.
Okay, awesome. What is the best time for you to invest?
The best time to invest is when you feel you don't need to.
When you feel you don't need to?
Yeah, when you feel you don't need to, like, I have this, and whatever sufficiency is to you, whenever you think you are sufficient, that's the time you should actually invest, yes.
So if you had unlimited financial resources right now, what sector of the economy will you invest in?
Hotels.
Hotels.
Because I'm currently an investor in hotels, and it's money. It's you don't understand. I can't deny it because there's billions in it.
Okay, so what really motivated you to invest?
So that it was an insider information.
Oh.
Yes, it was an insider information, and when I got to the books, I'm like, what am I waiting for?
So I should also go into hotel investment.
Actually,
you'll give me an insider information.
Yeah, it depends. So
nice to speak with you, sir.
My name is Mr. Purpose, Mr. Purpose International, founder of Nigeria's premier and leading Purpose at Self-Discovery Academy for teenagers and young people. What I do to make money is simply showing people how to discover the main advantage they have as individuals. I also do some form of business consulting for business owners to reposition their business to serve the original purpose for their lives, and also equip their staff to do better on the job.
Awesome. Since you're more invested in people, if you had all the financial resources, let me say unlimited financial resources right now, which sector of the economy will you invest more in?
Education, which is already what I'm doing. I would invest in real estate, right, to build an institution of learning. That won't be the traditional school where you always put people in a classroom, because there are 7 types of education. So learning in the classroom is just one form of learning. So we're going to build, in fact, there is an idea and a plan to build what we call the Purpose City, where from the entrance of that city, you are learning by inspiration. So we're going to have these 7 forms of education will be expressed in that city. So I will invest in education, I will invest in real estate, because like one of my mentors, Dr. Miles Monroe, says, real estate is the only investment that is real. Once you begin to make some good money, no matter where you make money from, you must reinvest that in a portion of the earth, because God himself said to the first man, replenish the earth.
If you were to go back in time, what financial advice would you give your younger self?
I would have dared more than I did. I wouldn't have put most of my money in the bank, because when you put your money in the bank, it's serving other people's purposes. Some financial advice that you get early in life is when you make your money, put it in the bank, put it in a savings account. But you must learn to make your money work for you, because the poor are people that acquire things that the rich create. But the wealthy are people who, whether they are working actively or not, money is working for them. So I would have started using my money as an employee, make my money work actively for me, rather than just storing it.
Okay, so right now, what do you think is the best time for you to invest?
Right now, do your research, make your analysis. You would either spend the money foolishly or invest it wisely. So if you are keeping it, inflation is going to catch up with that cash that you are holding on to.
My name is Sammy.
Sammy for short, or Sammy as your
Samuel.
pet name? Okay, Samuel. Also, what do you do to make money, sir?
I'm a tailor.
Okay, do you work for yourself or you work with someone?
I work for myself.
How did you get started in the tailoring industry?
Okay, basically it started as a passion, and then satisfaction for tailors meeting my requirements. It's when I walk into a shop, I don't get clothes that are my arm length, and I just figured out, okay, you know what? Instead of having to trim clothes to fit my size, I could actually make them to be my size, and then I started doing that for other people as well.
If you have unlimited financial resources, what sector of the economy will you invest in?
I'll invest in textile industry, because I believe it's a money-making industry that has been closed down for a while, and then a lot of opportunities can emerge from that, to help the youth become better. Yeah.
What time do you think is the best time to invest?
Now, right now, at any age and any time is the best time to invest. No matter how young, no matter how old, it's the best time to invest.
So what really motivates you to invest?
The future, basically, the future. Younger, older. I want to see a better Nigeria, So my investment is people-centric, if I would say. So I want to invest so that I can help other people become better.
Okay, if you were to go back in time, what is the best financial advice you would give your younger self?
Start early. Focus on your dreams. Chase them early.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right.
Nice to speak with you.
Thank you very much.
But first, thank you so much for watching today's video. Personally, I learned a lot from speaking with these amazing men. I intentionally made this video just to encourage entrepreneurship and investment. And secondly, if you want to invest in real estate, hi, my name is Emeka and I'm a passionate real estate agent dedicated to helping you make the right investment decisions. From my experience in the industry, I understand the importance of finding the right investment property that meets and exceeds your expectations. And what makes me different is that I really care about your individual need and your individual goal. But don't take my word for it. Send me a message now or click the WhatsApp link in the description below. Let's take this work together. And now that's all for today. Please make sure you like and subscribe because there are a ton of amazing content coming out soon.